Okay, we're live. Hello, everyone. Hang on. Let me get in here. Welcome to, what do we call this? The Ask Me Anything Sunday night show, which I go live every Sunday night at 10 p.m. to answer your questions about Facebook advertising. So, yeah. Now, if this is the first time you see me, say hi. This is Jason. Now, if this is really the first time you see me, remember this is where we do this every Sunday night. So if you have any questions regarding Facebook advertising and even digital marketing, feel free to drop in the comment section below because, since we do this every Sunday night, so if you are watching the replay right now, it's okay because what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up your questions and I'm going to answer in the future AMA sessions like this. Now, a bit of introduction about myself because in case you're new to me, my name is Jason. I am a Facebook advertising strategist, certified Facebook blueprint, certified professional, Facebook preferred marketing partner. I've been running Facebook ads since 2010, in fact earlier, but I started my digital agency in 2010. So since then, I have helped over 200 plus brands in navigating success in Facebook advertising. So I started training in 2016. So over the years up to now, I think I've learned with close to about 6,000 people from all around the world. So my work day in, day out is really to help people to work with people to really solve their Facebook advertising related things and all that. Hey, Jean, what's up? What's up? So now, if you have any questions, type away in the comment section. Even if you're watching the replay, it's okay. I'm going to answer them in the future AMA. So yeah, as we usually do, while I'm waiting for you to post your questions and whatnot, right? Because some people may come in and slightly later. So I'm going to bring up some of the questions that you posted in the past, I would say past few weeks, past few days. Okay, now, sorry for the looping in. So now this is the first question that I received, but wait, here's a bit of a delay. Let me see if everything comes up all right. Okay, it works. Okay, so this is a question from one of my 6DC students. Now, 6DC stands for 6-Day Challenge. It's actually a live learning program where you can join me and I'll be teaching you live for 6 days in a row to help you really master the right way of doing Facebook advertising. A lot of these people, I think since September last year, 2020, I've learned with close to 700 people from all around the world in this particular program itself. So it's a very exciting program where, you join me live. It's an hour a day kind of program where you can ask questions. So what I do is I'll teach you one lesson a day, okay? And then after that, you have to do some homework so to prepare yourself for the lesson tomorrow. So the beauty of it is because I teach live, nothing recorded and all that. So, you get to ask questions as you have them. Now, this is a question from my student, one of my students. So she was saying it's a her. So she followed my video step by step until day 5 and all that, and this thing pops up. Okay, so when this thing pops up, what does it mean? It means that your Facebook, somehow one way or another, your Facebook ad account or whatever is being restricted. So all you need to do is to go into your business manager. I mean, whenever this thing pops up, it will give you buttons to click. So this is what I'm always emphasizing about. So when you see buttons, clicks on it, it's not going to kill you. So when you click on it, and you'll be able to see what happens. But fundamentally, if you're in your business manager like this, all you need to do is if there is anything happen, right? All you need to do is you click this 9 dots button in your business manager, and then you go over to this account quality. So when you're in your account quality, then you'll be able to see wherever it pops up, there is an issue and all that, right? That's where you go and fix it. All right, so when in your account quality section, they will be giving you that if there's any issues in your account, you can navigate around. So don't panic, I would say. A lot of people, when they say, wow, my ad account got restricted, my personal profile got restricted, my business manager got restricted. I mean, put it this way, Facebook will always tell you what to do. So when you come in here and see what's the issue over here, so you just go and look at, the red color exclamation mark that scares you to death. Just go into it and see if there's any issue. So whenever you have an issue, Facebook will always tell you that click this, what you need to do. They will always give you a column to tell you that what you need to do. So you just follow the steps in that column itself and do whatever that is being requested for you to do, then everything will be okay. So what happened if it's not okay? So what happened after you do all this submission and all that, you still can't get your account back? To be very frank, up to now, even as a preferred marketing partner like us, I'm not able to really help you, because this is really the relationship between you and Facebook. So you probably have done something that screwed them, or somehow rather, upset them. So that's really between you and Facebook. So what is my advice? Now, moving forward, when you're running ads on Facebook, the only advice coming from me is really follow the Facebook advertising policy. Don't do things that that Facebook do not want you to do. Okay, and then of course, it's really important also to keep a very so-called healthy relationship with Facebook. So all you want to start is to start from the business manager. Now, this is the business manager. A lot of people, if you're not familiar, then this is where you want to start building your credibility and building a, really like the formal relationship with Facebook. So this is where you come in. So if you have multiple business manager, then this is where you look into it. And what I'm suggesting here is you really want to go through. Now, last week, we just had a live training, 2 days, 4 good hours of solid walkthrough, deep dive into the whole business manager. So if you missed it, it's okay. It's okay. We're going to turn it into a recording training, as in like the recording will be out for sale. If you miss it, it's completely okay. But we're going to open up, I think, hopefully next week. So you can actually, by the way, we will make an announcement. Watch out for my email. Then you can purchase the recorded version. So for those who have learned with me last week, I hope you really kind of get everything straightened up, right? So that's the business manager. It's really important, I think. So whatever issue that you are having with your business manager account, your personal account, your ad account, all you need to do, like I say, don't panic. All you need to do is just follow the things that Facebook wants you to do. And eventually, if you still screw up, okay, the only thing that you can do up to now is either you keep appealing, which you can from time to time. If you have the Facebook kind of like the chat feature, you can talk to Facebook and trying to reason out with them. Alternatively, don't wait. Start a new account, because your advertisement can't wait. You have to keep running your ads in order to get your business rolling, right? So that's what I think. All right. So thanks for the question. So wait, okay, let's roll into the next question right away. Okay, now this is another question also coming from my 6DC student. So in my 6-day challenge, I teach you how to build the 2-step funnel framework campaign, as in like how to build Facebook advertising campaign using my 2-step funnel framework. Now, fundamentally, what does it mean? What is 2-step funnel framework? It's really a proven framework that I use to run Facebook ads for my clients, what I teach to my students and my coaches alike. Since 2016, it has guided more than tens of millions in Facebook advertising. It's a proven framework. So when we do this campaign, we have 2 campaigns, at least 2 campaigns running simultaneously. So the tier 1 campaign is really to go out and help you reach fresh audiences. And the tier 2 is going to help you retarget these people who have taken certain action, which will have a lot of technical settings in and out over there, right? So this is a question coming from a person who is selling, who has learned the 2-step funnel framework, and she's selling on Shopee. Okay, so to help you understand a bit of these things. So if you're selling on Shopee, you have multiple products. So she's asking if you're tier 1 means the first tier campaign, which is the one that targets the cold audiences. So she was thinking to create as many ads as possible and link them to multiple products. Comparing this method with the, we have another method, which is basically previous method, which is many campaign, tier 1, each campaign is a different product. Which method is more advisable? Now, this is what I think. Unless you have a very good budget to play with, if not, I was really seriously ask you to consider to start with a more moderate setting. And another thing, when I talk about this is, a lot of times when you ask me this kind of question, right, to be frank, I won't be able to give you a solid answer. First thing first, I don't even know what is really the product that you're selling. I have no idea. Second thing is, I can't, even after 11 years, in fact, even 11 years plus running ads on Facebook, a lot of times we still need to actually put it to the market and let the market tell us what is working fundamentally. So don't guess, let's put it to work. Now, if you have the budget, go ahead with your plan. But if not, I would suggest that you start with a more moderate setting first. If you have a lot of products, if you start with all the products, either you use multiple ad sets, then it's going to burn your hole, burn a hole in the pocket. So if you don't have a lot of products, if you don't have a lot of budget, so what you might consider doing is inside one ad set, you put it to the minimal budget and you have a lot of ads in it. Now, when you have a lot of ads in it, doesn't mean that all ads is going to get, it's going to show, it's going to get the chance to be shown to the audiences. So if you're spending, say for example, every day you're only spending like $5 a day, even though you have 50 ads inside, featuring different products, right? Doesn't mean that every one of the ads is going to get equal treatment, as in like, everyone will get shown. So it's not going to help you get a very so-called, what do I call this, solid outcome to help you form a hypothesis for you to really, whether you want to make any changes on your strategy, whether you want to really like push it to the end and all these kind of things. So it's not indicative, that's the thing. So I would say that let's start with one product at a time. So when you find success in the product, then you slowly develop the whole thing, or so-called replicate the whole thing into another product, and so on and so forth. So with that, right, you can start with a more minimal budget. So a lot of people ask me, what is the minimum to start? In fact, in my 6-day challenge, I always advocate that if you have at least $3, US dollar, I mean, you're good to start. If you can spend $3 US, of course you can spend more. I'm not saying that you must follow $3. So I'm just saying that minimum, if you want to deploy the 2-step funnel framework, you have $3 a day, let's start. Now, if you're worried that, when I spend $3, what if I can't get back $3? I think this is the wrong mindset when it comes to Facebook advertising. Like I said, we need to go out and test. My methodology is very simple. I will put let's say if I'm comfortable with spending $3 a day, I will spend. I will keep spending until I find a pattern on how this ROAS, as in like the return on advertising, is going to form on my end. Then from there, I will analyze and find opportunities to improvise, rather than keep thinking, is it good enough? And all this kind of thing. Put to test. That's what I think. But thanks for the question. Okay. You guys wait. If you have this question, that you have anything that you posted in the so-called in the chat itself. But here you go. If you have any questions, by the way, post away in the comment section. I'll pick them up and answer in a bit. It's only half an hour, so let me see how much I can cover over here. Now, this is a question that was posted on my event configuration video. Now, when it comes to event configuration video, I was talking about how do you set up the event management, as in like, how do you use Event Manager to set up your event, pixel event manually. So let's go into this. Now, the question here is that if you add to cart is yellow, any idea why? Now, let's come back to the business manager itself over here, right? So when you're in your business manager, there is this thing called the events manager. So let's go into the events manager while waiting for this thing. So in the events manager, you can quickly go over to the event that you're, the so-called the Facebook pixel that you're trying to look at, and then you go into it. So let's say when you go into it, right? Maybe I go into this. This is the one that has got a bit of an issue over here. So over here, you will have all the events available. So this is the one that I think you're talking about, right? So let's say if you have an event that is being yellow in color, which it says that no recent activity. I think that's what you mean. That means, okay, there is no recent activity. I mean, all you need to do is to click on this and expand and see what is in there. So what it says here is there is no recent activity, meaning that it's not getting anything. It has not tracked any activity in the past. Let's say over here, we're talking about, I think it's about 28 days kind of duration. So what can you do? Any idea why? First, it could be because of your configuration has gone wrong. So you can actually come in here and go to manage event and do the setup again. I won't go through this. I have another video. You can go into my channel and look for it. Second thing is you check your configuration, as in like your setup in your website, to see if everything is done correctly. So that's the easiest way to look into this. Okay, yellow color, read. I always tell people, whenever there is an issue, whenever there is something wrong with your campaign setup, with your whatever, with your configuration, right? Facebook will always show you either it's a yellow exclamation mark or a red color exclamation mark. Just follow the traces. They will always give you an answer. Okay, so don't worry to click around and see what are the things that they can do. You see, like even this, they will tell you that important changes, and they will always give you resources. They will always give you some so-called pointers to tell you what you can do or what you can't do. So, I mean, come on, man. I mean, we are all educated people here. Just try to read and follow the things and see how we can find an answer on your own. If not, I mean, if it says that no recent activity, what can we do? You can actually try to Google pixel no recent activity. What can you do? There's always an answer in Google. But thanks for posting the question nonetheless. Appreciate that. All right. So yeah, let's put it up to here and let's come back to the so-called the chat itself. Hey, Shavin, what's up? What's up? How are you, man? Let's say, yeah, Shavin has been a while been around for a while. Thank you for tuning in. And Jin was saying it's usually a clips in some ways. I agree that sometimes Facebook really is a situation that it might really put a lot of people in some really nervous scenario and all that. But like I said, there is always a solution to anything. Even if you have a whole business manager locked out that you can't access to all the things that you have inside there, there are still ways. We just have to look hard enough for the thing. But to be frank, whenever you have any issue with your campaign, I would suggest that you just follow the steps. Whatever the Facebook is telling you to do, just follow the steps to do it. Okay, all right, thanks for those questions. Now let's, I think we still have a few of them. You see already halfway down, right? Let me bring my screen back. Okay, all right. Yeah, so that's from Mikhail. Thank you for the question. Now this is another question coming from Phuong. Phuong, am I right, on UN? Okay, so he's saying that he likes my video. Thanks so much. Thanks for tuning in. Obviously, this is on my YouTube channel. So you don't know how you link your Shopee account and your Facebook ad accounts. Technically, there is no way. Okay, so if you're talking about linking your Shopee account with your Facebook ad account, what I'm imagining that you're meaning here is, okay, you want to have your Shopee store, is so-called, let's say, the inventory or product catalog linked to your Facebook ad account. Now, the only way to get that is to have CPaaS access. Now, what is CPaaS access? CPaaS access means you actually have a very, it's a special arrangement. It's not given so-called naturally or automatically. You need to be qualified in order to get that. In certain countries, there are different countries, different implications. But if you look at Malaysia and Philippines alike, if you are selling in Shopee Mall, for example, then you will automatically have it. You should. If not, you should ask your account manager. Now, certain preferred seller might get it if you are invited to join certain program. So what does it mean? That the CPaaS access is really, certain people call it collaborative ads. So what is that? Is Shopee will create a product catalog. This is actually a Facebook terminology, right? A product catalog, meaning that they will group all the products of your Shopee store and create a catalog that will be shared to your Facebook ad account. So when you have that access, we call it CPaaS access or collaborative ads access. CPaaS, CPAS, don't get me wrong. So basically what you can do is you can actually retargeting advertisement to target those people who visited your Shopee store and not buying, or for example, or even people who bought a while ago, then you can start running a different kind of combination of ads. So I teach this in my Facebook ads for Shopee store. There is a, you go to my website, there is a separate course that you can buy and learn right away. It's about 3+ hour, 4-hour kind of course that really teach you a proven strategy that teach you how to really run ads. So inside there are two scenarios. If you have CPaaS access, of course, there is a really detailed walkthrough on how you set up the strategy and overall the whole thing, right? But if you don't have CPaaS, it is also not the end of the world. The strategy, we have a proven strategy. This course has been enrolled by, I think, close to 600+ people right now from all around the region. It's really proven. It's really a product that can, whether you have or don't have CPaaS access. So go to my website and look for Facebook ads for Shopee course. That will really help you. So fundamentally, you won't be able to link your Shopee account to your Facebook ad account unless you have given the CPaaS access. And what Shopee will do then is they will actually send the catalog or link your catalog to your ad account. So that will go through arrangement that you will be guided by Shopee. So if you have nothing about this, then you don't have it. Okay. So all you need to do at the moment, don't ask me how do I get this. There is no way. In most of the countries, there's no way. So all you need to do is to really work up your ranking a little bit. Try to grow your sales, try to grow your credibility, grow your so-called the store rating and whatnot to be. Hopefully, you will get access one day. So all the best on that thing, right? Now, yeah, thanks for the question, Yuan. Okay, now next question over here is, Chao was asking how to make a page as primary. Now, when you are creating a business manager, like last week we just went through the whole business manager course. If you want to learn, we have a 4-hour solid Facebook business manager course that teach you every single detail in the business manager. We have just completed the live training, so we are publishing the video into a so-called recorded video training where you can enroll and learn right away and you have lifetime access to it. So you can actually try to look for the link in the description later to actually enroll. If you are watching this later, then you probably will be able to buy this right away, right? So basically, when you're creating a business manager, when you're setting up a business manager, there's a few things that are really important. If you go all the way down, right, in your business settings, let's go back to business settings. If you go to your business settings when you're setting up a business manager, the most important thing that you need to do, you go down to the setup guide if you already have it. The most important that you need to do is, you need to add an ad account, you need to claim a page, and you need to add your people. So basically, one of the important things is you need to claim a page, and the first page that you claim into your business manager will automatically become your primary page. Now, a business manager would not be able to function if you do not have a primary page. So what I would suggest is, if you want your primary page, usually try to use your business. If you're running as an agency, then don't use your client's account. Don't use your client's Facebook page. So if you start private, then are you screwed? No, you're not screwed. You still can do something about it. So all you do here is you go to your business info. Okay, go into your business info. And then over here, this is the thing. You have your primary page over here, right? So you can click edit and you can search and assign a new primary page to this business manager. It's as simple as that. Okay, so like I said, if you look into the whole business manager, right? Can you imagine it looks very simple and whatnot, but we spend 4 bloody hours going through every single one of the tools and buttons, and whether they have it here or they don't have it here, we covered. It's crazy 4 hours thing. So find the link in the description later on, then go and learn this. It's really powerful. You really have to learn this. Okay, now let's get back to this. I have a few more questions and we have a few more minutes to go. Okay, this is from a YouTube subscriber. So you're saying that first, we're not accepting client, okay? But you're saying that if this option, so okay, if you're talking about underwear company, you've done 50 sales within 55 days. Okay, that's okay. You're trying to you've been open to trying to more sales and run more effective ads on Instagram, right? Without getting reported. Now, getting reported or not, the only thing that you have to pay attention to is to make sure that you're not violating any advertising policies or rules. All right. There's this thing, Facebook advertising policy, and it will come up with a whole damn long page. That I want you to read all of them to really keep yourself updated about what you can or can't do. Now, fundamentally, of course, for your business, I think you are actually on a very gray line here, because just if you can avoid nudity or any sexually provoking images and all that. I know, all right, you're selling underwear. How can you not do that? But anyway, there's another thing that you can consider doing here is that, you can try to sell in a more subtle way. Now, not everybody needs to be really like wearing sexy in order to sell the underwear. I think you must be able to figure out, because I've seen a lot of underwear advertisements flying around. There are ways that you can do. Yeah, so that's what I think. Read the advertising policy, try to adhere whether what you can or can't do. So when you talk about getting reported, I think that could be because the audiences that are seeing your advertisement are really offended in a way. So try to avoid this kind of offending content. That's what I think. But if you really want to learn something more solid, in fact, I've helped a underwear company before. So my two-step funnel framework can fundamentally, in a way, help you navigate some success in this. I'm quite confident because we have done it before. So if you want to learn this, you can join the Stage Challenge. The next one is already open for enrollment. I think we're going to start on the 26th of April. That's the next one, until 1st of May. So for 6 days, from Monday to Saturday, I'm going to teach one lesson a day live in the private Facebook group. Go to my Facebook website, troubleup.academy.com, then look for 6 Day Challenge, right? Then you'll be able to learn this. But I think it's everywhere. Just look for 6 Day Challenge. So every day, 1 hour a day, I'll teach you one key lesson with homework. So you need to do that thing and do your homework and prepare for the next day. 6 days later, I promise you I will not hold any bars. I'm just going to teach you every single thing that you need to know to build a Facebook ads campaign using my two-step funnel framework. So it's a framework that has guided tens of millions in Facebook ad spend. 700 over people have learned this program. So if you want to join, go and look for that link. All right, but thanks for the question. The Naked Peach Underwear Company. Now, Margaret is asking, by the way, if you guys are curious about the iOS 14 update, right? I mean, a lot of people ask me, hey, what happened? I think 1 month plus ago, we did a training. on this topic. It's a 2-day live training where I think each day we spend about 2 hours, 1 hour plus with audiences who join. But if you miss it, what can you do? No, I'm not going to do this again. But all you need to do, okay, you can actually go to my website, okay, tripupacademy.com. All you need to do is to go to tripupacademy.com. All right, and then you can, this is the home page, right? Then you can scroll down. All right, so if you look at the 6-day challenge, this is where the link that you should click and join my 6-day challenge. And then after that, we have all the courses available: Facebook ads for Shopee, Facebook ads for lead gen, analytics, if you want to learn. Now, there you go. This is the iOS 14 update for Facebook ads course. So what is it? You can still learn? Of course you can. We have turned it into a recorded training, meaning that you know, it's a 3-hour program. I think inside there, everything is recorded. You can access and learn anytime you want. You don't even need to follow the schedule. It's already recorded. So this is the link. You can enroll now at $37. I mean, be my guest. Please go ahead and learn this. If you missed that iOS 14 training, it's awesome. It's really, you know, I really walk you through everything you need to know about setting up and get yourself ready for iOS 14. It is definitely going to impact your Facebook ads campaign in many ways, but at least this one will give you a better idea about what is happening, what are the things that you can do right now, and how do you prepare yourself for all this havoc coming in. So yeah, this is the link. Everything you want to find, right? All you need to do is just go back to my website. Anything we have new one, like, you know, this is already published. If you're selling on Shopify, this is the link for you to buy. It's already a recorded training that you can buy and learn all the time. So these, the Instagram content planning by Balkis, she is crazy. You really need to learn this. If you are serious about building your Instagram content, or you're building yourself as an expert via Instagram, which is proven very powerful, okay? So this is the program that you need to enroll. Okay, so that's where you find my programs. But thanks for the question, Margaret. Now we have one last question from Chuck. Okay, so all right, so you say Facebook said you cannot accept other payment like bank transfer. Okay, and then you only see credit card and debit card. Okay, fine. You did nothing wrong. You did nothing wrong, because here's the thing. There are 2 types of Facebook ads account. Okay, so those, 2 types of Facebook ads account. One type is called the profile Facebook ads account, meaning that Facebook ads account that are linked to your personal profile. Let's say Chuck, Jason, Jin, you know, Shervin, kind of thing. So these are all individual ad account. Now, individual ad account, if it's tied to personal profile, you are able to make it, there are 2 options. Either you want to make it a prepaid account or a postpaid account. Now, prepaid account means you can put money in. You use bank transfer, you put money in. However, on the other side, there are these different kind of business, so-called the Facebook ad account that are tied to Business Manager. Now, when you have an ad account that is tied to Business Manager, you can only use either credit card or debit card. So don't get confused. In fact, it's actually pretty straightforward. So if you only see the credit card and debit card, then, well, usually your bank account should have an ATM card, and your ATM card should be a debit card, right? So you can just put money in it, use the debit card to run ads. So it's not the end of the world. You did nothing wrong, to be frank. So they are separately, essentially 2 different types of accounts. And if you want prepaid, meaning that you want to put money in, then let Facebook spend the money in there to feel, if you feel more secure in that way, then you use personal account. But if you have a personal account that is not linked to your Business Manager account, then you probably won't be able to enjoy all the features and key tools that is only inside the Business Manager. So what I would suggest is you can actually maintain a personal account, but you request access into your Business Manager, so that you can still manage it under your Business Manager, but it remain as a personal account. This is one of the topics that I talked about during my Business Manager Masterclass last week. So if you want, I will try my best to complete it by this week, so that you can actually buy the recorded training and learn all the way. 4 solid hours of deep dive into all the key features. Is crazy. All right, but thanks for the question. Now let's come back to the screen over here. All right, that's pretty much it. That's all the questions that I have, and I don't see questions coming from you, so I think that's cool. Remember, this is what we do. This is Ask Me Anything Sunday night show. So what I do is every Sunday night, I come live for half an hour like this to answer your questions about Facebook advertising and digital marketing. So if you're watching the replay, feel free to type your questions away. I will still pick them up and answer in the future AMA. So guys, anything, just, oh, by the way, a quick plug. Coming Tuesday and Wednesday, we are running a very special program by Wing Hon. Wayne Hon is the guy who actually does what do we call? He is a very famous YouTuber. Okay, he actually has about 160,000 followers on his YouTube channel. At the same time, he's also a very solid so-called Shopee seller. Can you imagine this guy only sell physical digital products and he can make 5 figures from Shopee every bloody month? Crazy, right? This guy, he's awesome. So he's gonna teach us how to build and optimize Shopee store. So how do you do product research? How do you do your what do we call keyword research? How do you create design in do product image that sells and all this kind of thing? Because he is really good in this, so I think he's the best person to teach it. So it's a 2-day program. It will happen on Tuesday and Wednesday. So here's the link. Go to my website and go for optimizing Shopee store. Look at this. I forgot to add it in. You should be able to find it in a bit. Give me half an hour. So this is the thing that we covered, right? 2 days solid live training. We talk about how do you conduct product research, how do you design customer buying journey, how do you do keyword research, how do you do product image design, and how do you drive external traffic. 2 days, every day from 3 to 4:30. Okay, we're going to teach live in a Facebook group. So you will get access to the Facebook group if you sign up. Okay, sorry, I did not share the link. Yeah, here's the here's the link. I'll post the link in the description later. So here's the link that you go and learn this optimizing Shopee store training. 2-day training every day from 3 to 4:30 up to 5 p.m. We'll see how many questions that you have. So yeah, if you are serious about selling on Shopee and optimizing your Shopee store sales, try to boost your Shopee store sales, this is the program that you want to join. It's by Wayne. Here's the guy. Okay, I would see you on Tuesday and Wednesday if you join this. And if you are watching this, thank you so much for watching up to now. Remember to smack the like and subscribe button if you're on my YouTube channel. I'll see you next week, same time, 10 p.m. I'm going to go over some questions with you about Facebook advertising. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks, Jean. Thanks, Shavin. Thanks, everyone else who is watching this. See you next week. Bye.